Effective. We're going to the Capitol. It's going to be great. The president's going to be there. He's going to look powerful.
Well, thank you, everyone. What a night and what a result.
And that is why tonight I have informed the president of the party of my intention to step down as leader of the United Conservative Party.
No longer will Alberta ask permission from Ottawa to be prosperous and free.
Tonight begins the journey to replace an old government that costs you more and delivers you less with a new government that puts you first, your paycheck, your retirement, your home, your country.
The ineffectiveness of existing authorities and resources.
But there was maybe a hint that something could be a little bit different here. So there was a hint of worry.
It is with the deepest of sorrow that we learn today of the passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
When our travel plans were hastily canceled, when our children came home from school, when we all rushed to the grocery stores to buy toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
We're all reeling from an unprecedented global pandemic. Putin's brutal and unjustifiable war is threatening global stability. Around the globe, democratic institutions are being challenged.
Mr. President, Volodymyr, you are a friend. Canadians and Ukrainians are friends.
As you know, we made an offer to CUPE yesterday. We attempted to resolve our differences by working with a well-respected mediator. But CUPE yesterday failed to make any substantial concessions on their demands.
Along with us, as a matter of fact, parents created our proposals with us.
You need to work with other parties to get this done. That's exactly what this agreement is about.
Hey folks, Nova Scotia Premier Tim Houston here. I just want to take a moment and say thank you for always tuning in to the Wyatt Sharpe Show. Productions like Wyatt's play such an important role in our democracy. And I'm always happy to sit down with Wyatt and answer the tough questions. In fact, I'm looking forward to sitting down for another interview in the new year. Thanks, Wyatt, for everything you do. Merry Christmas, everyone. Take care.
Hey, Wyatt, Peter Mansbridge here. Just wanted to drop you a quick video to let you and your viewers and your listeners know that I'm thinking of you. Have a great holiday season. It's a good time to be with family and friends, also a good time to be thinking of others. So do that, but have a great holiday. Take care, Wyatt.
Hi everyone, my name is Mark Miller. I am the Minister of Crown Indigenous Relations. I just wanted to thank you, Wyatt, for all the work you're doing in keeping Canadians informed on all the crucial things that you cover during your show. It's really amazing to see that work being done by you, and wish you all the best to you and your listeners in this new year.
Last year on the Wyatt Sharpe Show, we ended off 2021 with a year-end political quiz show, and so what better way to end off 2022 than a year-end political quiz show once again to recap some of the biggest stories that have impacted Canadians from coast to coast to coast over the past year. Joining me now to compete against each other in this very serious political quiz is Laryssa Waler, who served Premier Doug Ford as his communications director, Sharan Kaur, who served as Deputy Chief of Staff to former Finance Minister Bill Morneau, David Kahn, who served as the Alberta Liberal Party leader, and Stewart Reynolds, otherwise known as Brittlestar, everyone's favorite internet personality. So we'll start out with our first question, but before we do that, we'll get into some of the rules. For those of you that watched last year, it's the same thing. This year we have ways in which to indicate who is going to answer the question. So I'll ask a question and then you'll ring into queue whether or not you know the answer, and then we'll discuss some of the issues afterwards as well. We'll have 4 different themes. Our first theme will be headline politics, which is an overall review of some of the biggest stories, sporadic questions on different themes. Our next topic will be the Russia-Ukraine war, and then we'll get into American politics and a final round called Who Said It, with various quotes where our contestants will try to guess who said it. All right, is everybody ready?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I hope so.
Okay, our first round is headline politics. Former Conservative leader Erin O'Toole was ousted as leader of the Conservative Party after which Alberta MP wrote a letter to caucus saying, "The Conservative caucus has given Mr. O'Toole more than enough chances for a course correction to resolve the concerns of many of the grassroots members of our party?
I think I've got it wrong, but it was either Garnet Genuous or the other MP who gave an interview in front of the Nazi swastika.
That would be Michael Cooper.
That one. Do I get two guesses?
That is not right, but if any, it is an Alberta MP, as I mentioned.
Oh,
Laryssa?
Was it Michelle Rumpel?
No, it wasn't.
I didn't think so, but you know.
Good guess.
Sharon, Stewart?
I'm gonna go and say the other one, the other MP.
That is not
you
right.
know, the one who's in Alberta.
Well, I mean, it could be right, but no.
Toronto is the center of the world, right?
Sharon.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm trying to think here. It's not Denise Batters because she's Saskatchewan.
It was Denise Batters that did it all.
Oh, she did that ridiculous video.
That
province.
That was a senator, but this was one who wrote a letter to the caucus. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you one hint, and then if you needed another one. He actually endorsed Erin O'Toole in the leadership race when he ran in 2020 and in 2017.
Oh.
Jason Kenney? No, he's not an MP, sorry.
Okay, last hint, and if no one gets it, we can move on. He is from Stephen Harper's old riding.
Like.
Oh, Bob Benson.
Yeah, okay, David.
He didn't buzz in, though.
I didn't buzz in.
Bob Benson.
Can't do both things at once here.
Our next question, which was...
Google that, come on.
Be painful, Wyatt.
Our next question, which will impact history for a long while. This question, there's a specific date, so whoever guesses closest to the date will get the point. On what day was the passing of Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II announced?
Oh, no. Oh, man, I don't know. Honest to God. I thought it was September 9th, but it's not.
Are you saying the day she died or the day it was announced?
Well, it was the same, but...
Oh.
She died at Balmoral Castle on the same day.
Oh, wait.
The family released a statement.
It wasn't in September. Was it in October?
I know.
Google
beep, beep, beep. September 8th.
I said September 9th.
Okay, well,
Did you Google that?
Yeah, Google that.
That's cheating.
Googling.
Okay, we'll do Laryssa half a point and Sharon half a point because Sharon had the very inspirational idea to Google it.
Together we make a whole, Laryssa.
I would advise against that for future questions. Alberta's new Premier Danielle Smith was chosen as UCP leader on a promise to enact a piece of legislation that she says would ensure Alberta's constitution. Was that Stewart? Did you ring there? I think that was you.
I rang, but I wasn't first, though.
Okay, was that Sharon?
Sharon was first.
Sharon, yes.
The Sovereignty Act.
Yes. All right. Wonderful.
Or an act to unite Canada inside a... It's got a really long name now.
Well, also known as the Act to Destroy Alberta.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Negative attitude, Sharon. There it is.
In the 2022 Ontario provincial election, Premier Doug Ford was re-elected to a second term. Who did he appoint as his new deputy premier? Laryssa.
Sylvia Jones.
Wonderful. In the 2022 Ontario municipal elections, Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown was re-elected to a second term as mayor. What was the name of his opponent who finished second place?
Nick Kouvalis. That's a joke.
Nikki Bill. Nice one. But yes, Nikki.
But Nick Kouvalis.
Did he run there?
Ecor.
Okay, half a point for both of you.
I got a full point.
Well, you got to share the wealth. Who was recently elected as
that is very left of you, Wyatt.
Who was recently elected as the new MP for Mississauga Lakeshore in the federal by-election? Sharon. Sharon.
Charles Sousa.
Yes, wonderful. All right. Okay. Our next round is the Russia-Ukraine war invasion.
Time to shine, Laryssa.
No, guys,
Okay.
I don't know anything in English.
I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. The Russia-Ukraine war has been ongoing since February. On what day did the invasion begin? Laryssa.
False. It's been ongoing since 2014.
The actual invasion.
I got it.
2000, but it was February 22nd of this year.
No.
February 24th. February 24th.
Yeah.
February
Stewart,
24th.
you're right. Stewart.
What? I'm really gonna hammer home that it started in 2014.
Okay, I'll give you half a point because that is true.
Not half of my point.
No, you get a full point. Laryssa gets half a point.
Okay, good.
What's with all these half points anyway?
What is the name of the Russian ambassador to Canada?
That's a hard one.
Sharon's Googling.
In Russian.
I'm not. I'm thinking.
I don't know.
I'm not
I
Googling.
know his Twitter handle because I tag him a bunch, but he doesn't have his personal Twitter account.
Okay, Oleg Stepanov.
That's it. It starts with an O. I said that.
Yeah, no one gets the point though. On what day did the Prime Minister in Canada, Justin Trudeau, make a visit to Kyiv, Ukraine?
Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Take a point away from her.
I was not Googling that. Oh, I don't know the exact date for that.
Do you know a month?
Just everyone make a guess. Whoever gets closest will get a point.
April 1st.
April 30th.
May 15th.
May 7th.
Stewart gets the point. It was May 8th.
Yes! It was May what?
Wow.
May 8th,
Oh.
2022. On what day did President Volodymyr Zelensky make an address to the Canadian Parliament? Again, closest answer.
Oh, shoot.
I'll say March 17th.
Okay.
No, I won't. I'll say April 1st.
April 1st.
I'm going to say April 30th.
Okay.
April 8th.
May 30th.
What's that, sorry?
May 30th.
Okay, well, Stewart actually wins. He said April 8th. It was March 15th. It was
I
in
said
March.
April 1st.
You did say April 1st.
I thought you said April 15th.
Laryssa changed her
It was
answer.
hard.
Sorry, Laryssa gets the point.
I should just get a half point.
You should.
Okay, sorry, Laryssa. Laryssa
You
gets
know,
the
it's okay, Wyatt. I'm still not over the 2014 question that we had earlier.
Okay, our next question, you can get more than 1 point because the next question is on the Emergency Act inquiry, and you have to name 4 ministers who testified at the Emergency Act inquiry, but if you name more than 4, then you can get more than 1 point.
Okay, there is Christian Freeland.
Okay.
Mendocino.
Marco Mendocino.
Yeah.
Bill Blair.
Yeah.
Prime Minister Trudeau.
Yep.
Lametti.
Yep, that works.
Can I name a deputy?
No.
Anita Anand.
Anand.
Yep.
How many did it?
Okay, so we'll do. I mean, Stewart, can you name one? And then if Stewart names one, then everyone gets half a point because everyone.
Oh, damn it. Now I have to say somebody. Who hasn't been said already?
I think Freeland was mentioned, Anand was mentioned, Lametti was mentioned, Mendocino was mentioned, and Blair was mentioned. So there is 2 more.
Omar Agabra.
Yes, wonderful. Good job.
Why did you know that?
Think about politics.
Not just looks. I'm not just looks.
The comedian gets all the questions.
What is the name of the mayor of Windsor who testified at the inquiry? Sharon.
Drew Dilkins.
Drew Dilkins, correct. What was the name of the Ottawa mayor to testify at the inquiry?
Jim Watson. Jim Watson. Oh wait, no.
No, you didn't buzz in. No,
Jim
you didn't buzz
Watson.
in.
I buzzed in.
Okay.
He did.
Okay, Stewart, we'll give you the point there. Who was the RCMP commissioner to testify?
I forget her name.
Sharon.
Brenda Lucky.
Brenda Lucky.
Okay, Sharon gets the point. She buzzed in.
Oh,
No, I buzzed too. I was buzzing.
Okay, I didn't hear it. There was an audio.
I had
Okay,
to turn this up.
Give you both half a point. We're good.
I should get a full point.
I get a full point. I was first.
You can't just give up points willy-nilly like this. Why? Don't listen to her.
Furthermore, to why we give it half a point.
You make the rules, you break the rules, right? Wyatt. You can do what you want. It's your show.
Wyatt's regretting this. He's like, see, I told you this is a career ender for you.
Okay.
Why did I get these people on the show? Okay, go. Continue.
I should have got the full point.
Nice try.
You can't just.
That's so Alberta of you. That is so Alberta of you.
Well, we don't get equalization, so gotta give us some points.
Playing my violin.
So.
Okay, this round is called Who Said It? You have to try and guess who said the quote. Who said, "Now today we are one party serving one country," after being victorious in their campaign? Sharon.
Yeah, Pauline.
Yeah, wonderful.
How do you know that?
Who said Canada has been one of the strongest countries in the world in standing with Ukraine, in being there to say, Laryssa?
Justin Trudeau?
Yeah.
I don't really agree with that.
Who said, in response to Patrick Brown being disqualified from the Conservative leadership race, "The rules of our race, which Mr. Brown agreed upon when he entered the race, are clear that decisions by Leoc and Drac are final"? Laryssa.
Ian Brody?
Yes. Who said, "Today America takes the final step towards equality, towards liberty and justice, not just justice for some"? Sharon?
Beep.
Yeah, Sharon. Yeah.
Joe Biden.
Wonderful. Okay. Okay, this is our final round on American politics before
I'm
we
not
get into
I'm not going to do well.
our overall discussion. Some of these are multiple choice, which you might help. Okay, our first question. In the 2022 general election, the midterms in the United States, in the state of Georgia, Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock was reelected. What was the name of his Republican opponent?
Damn it, what's the guy's name?
I can tell you all about him.
Yeah, just what's his name?
Football player.
Herschel Walker.
Yeah.
Yes. Wonderful. Okay, who testified at the January 6th committee that on the day of January 6th, the former president demanded to Secret Service that he be taken to the Capitol, and the person who testified also claimed that he tried to reach for the wheel as the Secret Service agent was driving the car?
Oh, chief of staff of the vice president.
Female, not Hope Hicks. Was it Hope Hicks? I think it was Hope Hicks.
No, it was the chief of staff to the VP, I believe.
No.
It was
Young woman.
It was the woman in the vehicle who said he did it. I can have
It was a younger woman. It was a younger woman.
Yeah.
It was. Okay,
it was hearsay, but she.
Options?
Yeah.
Can I
It
say
was multiple choice. Unless David got it.
So I'm gonna read out the names or their titles, and then you tell me what it is. Was it former White House Deputy Press Secretary Sarah Matthews? Was it a former aide to Mark Meadows, Cassidy Hutchinson?
That's it.
That's
her.
Okay.
First.
I'm sorry, but everyone, I will give half a point. I know you.
No.
Half a point, but
Wyatt, that's the equivalent of giving everyone 0 points.
I'll never catch up with
This is
this.
like a bell curve, guys. This is like a serious bell curve.
well,
Take it.
it's everyone half a point. I'm sorry. All right.
Don't apologize, Wyatt. You're the boss.
What famous TV personality ran for U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania?
Oh, Dr. Oz.
Yeah, Dr. Oz.
Mehmet Oz.
I was
doctor.
first.
David gets the point. He said it first.
Oh,
What was the final standing in the U.S. Senate race between Democrats and Republicans?
Oh,
51-49.
It's all by the corner.
Okay. The January 6th committee vice chairwoman is a congresswoman from which U.S. state?
Oh. I forget. Arizona?
Multiple choice. Just the states.
There's no multiple choice.
You got 50 whatever multiple choices there.
Okay,
We'll just go through the states one by one. California.
All states.
First person to say the name will get a point. Who's her name?
Iowa, Idaho.
What? No. What's the name of the vice?
Nancy Pelosi.
No, the vice chairwoman of the January 6th committee. What is her name?
Cheney. Liz Cheney.
Yes. Okay, and then who?
She's not from Arizona?
No.
She's from Wyoming.
Oh, David, you just said it. Okay, wonderful. Okay.
Did I get a point?
Yeah, you did. Okay.
You don't have to feel bad for him. Like, you really don't have to feel bad for him.
Laryssa, I love your background. Excellent.
I'm at my dad's house.
10 out of 10.
Right.
Looks
Room
good.
Raider score is 10 out of 10. You should screenshot Room Raider it.
Hoping Room Raider can catch me today.
Isn't it as exquisite as mine? Just look at this. Look at that wall here, or that AC unit. So great.
Did you choose that art?
Yeah, personally.
It looks nice.
I had it shipped to Moncton.
Stuart, I like your background too. Excellent.
Well, that felt like just sort of a pity compliment, but I'll take it.
Okay. After the results of our American politics round, our final score is a tie. So I have some tie-breaking questions. But to read out the results after that round, David Kahn, former leader of the Alberta Liberal Party, has 5 points. Stewart Reynolds has 6 points, and Sharan Kaur and Laryssa Waler continued to be tied with 6.5 points each.
Oh my God!
Shocking that the women are winning, guys. Shocking.
Half donated points, though.
Yeah.
I should, honest to God, I'm gonna appeal Wyatt because Russia invaded Ukraine.
Okay, I have some tie-breaking questions. You can redeem yourself, so it's good. Okay. Who was sworn in as British Columbia's new premier this year?
Oh, me!
David Eby.
David Eby.
Your answer was me, and that's incorrect.
David Eby.
Laryssa Waler gets the point. Okay. I asked you a question earlier about the Mississauga Lakeshore by-election, and you all said that Charles Sousa was correct. What was the name of Charles Sousa's Conservative opponent?
No, I have no idea.
Philip Sousa.
No, it wasn't Philip
He was a
Sousa.
police officer.
Police officer.
Yep.
I just don't know his name.
That's not the answer.
Can we just think for a second, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
While you consult
Your Google.
apparatus.
I'm thinking in my brain really hard.
Engaging chip.
Run out of time for Sharon to Google. It is Ron Scheinzer. Okay.
I would appreciate that accusation, guys. I would never cheat.
There's one more question. Whoever can name the day that is closest to Danielle Smith being elected as UCP leader.
Oh,
Monday.
I'll tell you the day she's not going to be elected.
Monday.
Oh, I checked. She's been elected for 74 days as of today. So
Which
whatever
is?
74 days ago.
And she's got 4 months left.
So what day? I mean,
hope.
Laryssa gets the point if it was 74 days ago.
Hey Siri, what was 74 days ago?
I can't.
Okay, Laryssa gets the point because that was very clever.
I was gonna say
October 10th.
October 6th. October 6th. My
Yes,
birthday.
October 6th. Oh,
Thanks for nothing.
Great
Siri.
birthday present.
how clever. All right. Our final score is David Kahn, former leader of the Alberta Liberal Party.
He's
with
the only
5
one who
points.
gets his title read out every time, eh?
Because I'm first.
Stewart Reynolds
Because it's my birthday.
has 6 points. Sharan Kaur, former Deputy Chief of Staff to former Minister of Finance Bill Morneau, has 6.5 points. And Laryssa Waler, former Director of Communications to Doug Ford, has 8.5 points. And she is the victorious candidate contestant
I
in
should have 9 points.
the
Wyatt.
quiz show. Okay, well,
You have 9. You have 9.
before we can, well, either way you won. Before we conclude, we'll go through and just, you all can give your end, I guess, review as to what you made of some of the biggest stories and what you'll be watching for over the course of the next year. And David, we'll start with you.
Sorry, what was the question?
This is why you're the former leader, David.
Yes. One of the reasons.
What do you make of some of the biggest stories that took place over the course of the past year in 2022, and what are you watching for in 2023?
Well, Wyatt, that is a complicated question. I think I'm interested in what's happening with the coronavirus in China. I thought we had that stamped out, and now they're talking about a huge pandemic arising out of there again. So interested next year to see what happens with that.
Stewart?
I'm going to say that I'm looking forward to some, this sounds ominous, accountability in the U.S. That'll be exciting if that happens. And hopefully some clear thinking from Canada.
Sharon?
That was a very political response, Stewart. It said a lot of nothing, but I'm going
How dare you? How dare you? I get a half a point for that.
You should be in communications.
In 2023,
Oh, you are.
I think one of the biggest things that in Canadian politics and in Canada in general, worldwide as well, we're going to be looking into is the cost of living, inflation situation leading up to a potential recession and what that's going to mean for Canadians and whether or not there's going to be a potential election. Federally, we know there's an election in Alberta, so I think there's going to be a lot of momentum and change, and hopefully there will be no Freedom Convoy 2.0.
Laryssa?
I'm really looking forward to reading Bill Marneau's book, which drops in January. Sharon.
Oh.
Beyond that, honestly,
Sharon in it?
I'm solely focused on Russia's invasion of Ukraine and how that's going to shake out and the implications of that on the world order.
That started in 2014, by the way, in case you didn't know that, Laryssa.
That's when they invaded. Also, I really, almost to build on what Stewart said about the U.S. politics, because I think that trickles into everything. I'd like less polarization everywhere.
All right. Well, thank you so much to all of you for participating. Thank you to the viewers of the program for watching over the past year, and hopefully you will continue to watch over the course of the next year. And once again, thank you to you all for participating. Have a safe and happy holidays, and Sharon, hopefully you make it home tomorrow.
And apologies to your viewers for watching this episode, because I'm sure you don't want to.
But Wyatt, I'm also looking forward to seeing what you do next year, because you did.
Yeah. Here.
Okay.
Not making the rest of us look bad, Wyatt. Just carry on.
I'm looking forward to you asking Danielle Smith a question.
Me too.
I've sent her press secretary a fair number of requests. All right.
Kenny would give you one of the 3 questions. Okay.
Bye, guys.